Phuket Extra is brought to you by Coast Beach Club and Bistro at XTRA Grand Beach Resort. Chill in the sun, sip under the stars.
Sawadee krap, welcome to Phuket Extra, brought to you by Coast Beach Club and Bistro at XTRA Grand Beach Resort, Phuket. I'm JP Mustanza, and it seems to be the season for a change in a few existing laws. More on that a little later. Now here's the news you need to know. The mother of the baby who was killed in the tragic murder-suicide that was broadcasted on Facebook earlier this week, she's now receiving support from local social workers. Phuket Governor Norapat Plotong is ordering government social workers to help Jiranuch Biu Trirat with, at the very least, family counseling along with the rest of her relatives after Tuesday's horrific events in which her 21-year-old boyfriend hung their 11-month-old daughter from an abandoned building in Saku. Then he did the same, and it was all broadcasted live online on Facebook. Meanwhile, details about the murderer's father have since come to light as reports say he was abusive in the past and he had spent 2 years in prison before dating Jiranuch. Speaking with the Associated Press, Jiranuch says she's not angry at Facebook or the users who shared the video, only her deceased boyfriend. The video has since been removed from Facebook. And if officials have it their way, Royal Thai Police will be allowed to start wiretapping in criminal investigations as proposals to the criminal law have already been approved by the cabinet in Bangkok. The amendments call for court-approved wiretapping on the part of police, and it would, in theory, only be used in 4 types of criminal cases, including terrorism, national security cases, transnational crime cases, and violations with a statute of limitations of over 10 years. Officials are downplaying concerns that the new amendments to the criminal law would violate the privacy of Thai citizens and civil liberties, and the whole thing still has to be submitted to the National Legislative Assembly. And the military government is cracking down on the media as amendments to the media reform bill have been proposed that would require reporters to have licenses or face jail time. According to the proposed amendments, journalists can be imprisoned for up to 2 years and or face a 60,000 baht fine if they're found to be working without a proper media license. One of the military officials in the mass media reform panel says that since traditional massage services operate with a license, why can't journalists? Adding that it'll most likely be easier for old media like radio, TV, and newspapers to acquire the licenses than for new media. The proposals, which were already floated around earlier this year, it's already facing backlash from 30 mass media organizations, saying it's just another way of controlling the media in Thailand. This story is ongoing. And sit tight, Phuket Extra will be right back after this. Welcome back to Phuket Extra. The Phuket News is confirming that hospitals nationwide will in fact be able to provide emergency medical care for patients at both private and public hospitals for up to 72 hours at no cost. But there are some caveats, as the emergency care will be free up to regular medical capacity and provided that the hospital has the resources available. The new Universal Coverage for Emergency Patients Law was brought into effect back on April 1st, and it covers patients under 6 main categories, including loss of limb use, severe chest pains, and unconsciousness. For more details, visit thephuketnews.com. And a feud between 2 drivers caught on camera is now prompting the chief of the Bangkok Mass Transit Authority to call a meeting in the hopes of squashing their beef. Footage from a dash cam shows one driver in the middle of traffic in northern Bangkok with 2 weapons, threatening the driver of a bus. The other driver takes out what looks like to be some sort of sword or dagger as they exchange threats. By now, the footage has garnered nearly 800,000 views, and it's still unclear over what exactly they were arguing about, though luckily no one was hurt in the incident. Well, that's it for Phuket Extra today, but before we go, we want to know, What do you think about the government's approval to allow police to tap telephones in criminal cases? And what are your thoughts about licenses for journalists? Let us know in the comments. From all of us here at the Phuket News Center, thank you for watching. Until tomorrow, stay classy, Phuket.
Strength and conditioning classes, Phuket only official CrossFit, yoga, basic and Olympic lifting, mobility and recovery classes, ice baths, saunas and free weights. Go hard or go home.